Colson, do you have a moment?
Hey, Amanda. Yeah, what's up?
So, this is kind of sudden, but I'd like to go on a trip with a friend.
A trip?
Yeah, it'd be from this coming Saturday, 3 nights, 4 days.
That is kind of sudden.
Well, here's the thing. A couple I'm friends with had this trip planned, but something came up on the husband's end. Some urgent matter, and he can't go anymore. So they asked if I'd like to take his place.
Oh, I see. So you'd be going with the wife?
Exactly. She didn't want to go alone, and since the reservations were already made, she figured it'd be a waste to cancel everything. It'd be a girls' trip, just the two of us. They had everything booked already.
Where to?
Apparently the original plan was to go around Thunder Bay and Jacksonville. A bit of sightseeing, a bit of relaxing. They'd planned a route with a rental car and everything. Pretty flexible.
Sounds like a nice trip.
Right? So, given the sudden change of plans, I'd have to take Monday and Tuesday off from work. That's the part I wanted to run by you.
Well, it's not exactly our peak season right now. If it's not going to mess things up too much in your department and you've got things covered, I don't see why not. I mean, it's a good opportunity. You should go if you want to.
Really? You mean it?
Yeah, go for it.
Aw, I knew you'd say that. That's what I love about you. You're quick to make decisions and you don't make things unnecessarily complicated. Totally CEO behavior. Swift judgment, cool under pressure. Love that.
Now you're just buttering me up.
Come on, don't pretend it's not true. And hey, let's not forget, I am your employee and your wife. There has to be some perk to being married to the boss, right? Perks of being the CEO's wife?
Nah, let's not bring the CEO's wife card into this. This is a normal vacation request. Don't make it weird. Still, I'm glad you're getting a chance to do something spontaneous for once.
Thanks. Okay then. I'll just get the official okay from the department head and I'll tell my friends I'm in. Oh, and I should probably do a bit of shopping for the trip too. I mean, I don't have much time to prepare. I'll go after work today, pick up a few things.
Sounds like a plan. Just don't go overboard, all right?
I'll try. No promises, though. Shopping for a trip is half the fun.
Fair enough. Just be careful, okay? And enjoy yourself. You deserve a little break.
Thanks, I will. You're the best, Coulson. Coulson, good morning. Sorry I left without saying anything. The meeting time was so early, I didn't want to wake you.
Hey, no worries. I saw the note you left on the table in the living room. Still, I gotta say, it's rare to see you up and out before the sun. My little sleepyhead actually beat the alarm clock for once.
Ugh, don't tease me. I can wake up when I really have to, you know. I'm not always a lazy lump.
Relax, I'm just messing with you. Saw you on the bus already?
Yeah, just got settled in a little while ago. We're munching on the bento boxes we grabbed for lunch.
Nice. What'd you get?
I got a salmon and egg combo. Simple but solid. My friend got a pork cutlet sandwich, and we're sharing a few sides, too.
Sounds like a good start to the trip. How's the mood? Everyone excited?
Oh, totally. Everyone's chattering and passing snacks around like kids on a field trip. There's a lot of energy for this early in the morning.
That's good. It'll make the long ride feel shorter.
Yeah, it already feels like the time's flying by. I think I needed this more than I realized. Just a break from everything.
You've been working hard. You deserve some time to unwind. Don't think about the office. Don't check emails. Just relax, take in the views, eat good food, laugh too loud, all of it.
Aw, you're being way too sweet for this early in the day. Who are you and what did you do with Coulson?
Hey, I could be sweet occasionally.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll try not to spam you with too many updates, but I'll definitely send some photos if we come across anything fun.
Please do. I want to see the ridiculous souvenir shops and weird roadside food you always find.
You know I have a talent for that. Okay, I'll keep you posted. And don't forget to eat something decent today, all right?
Yes, Mom.
I mean it. No skipping lunch just because I'm not there to nag you in person.
I'll be fine, but thanks. You go have fun and don't worry about me.
I'll try. All right, the bus is starting to move again. We're officially on the road now.
Drive safe. Well, ride safe, I guess. Talk to you later?
Yep, I'll message you when we get to our first stop. Love you.
Love you too. Have fun, Amanda.
Coulson, sorry to bother you while you're out. There's something I urgently need to confirm with you.
Sure, what's going on?
It's regarding the company credit card you're currently using.
Is there a problem with it?
Well, when I arrived at the office earlier this morning, I checked the usage notifications as usual, and I noticed something a bit alarming. Over the course of this past weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the card shows charges totaling around $10,000.
$10,000? That can't be right, are you sure?
Yes, the charges came through in multiple transactions, all within that time frame. Given how unusually high the total is, I wanted to check in with you immediately.
That's not ringing any bells. I don't remember making any purchases anywhere near that amount.
I figured as much. And while it is the month your card is due for renewal, that shouldn't lead to this kind of expenditure. There aren't any automatic fees tied to this renewal that would explain this.
Oh, right. This was the renewal month, wasn't it?
Yes, that's correct. The new card was delivered last week. It's still in the office safe, untouched. From what I can tell, you've still been using the older card.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to switch them out. My mistake.
Not to worry, it happens. Still, just to be on the safe side, I recommend we proceed with stopping the old card immediately. It's likely been compromised.
Yes, I agree. Please go ahead and have it suspended.
Understood. I'll get on the phone with the provider right away. Once it's officially suspended, I'll also request a transaction breakdown so we can start identifying exactly where the charges came from. If it's fraud, we'll need documentation.
Appreciate it. Sorry for the trouble.
No trouble at all. It's part of the job. Just glad we caught it early. These things can spiral fast if left unchecked.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you also email me a list of the transactions when you get them? I want to see if any of it looks familiar.
Of course. I'll forward everything as soon as I have it. And once the suspension is confirmed, I'll prepare the paperwork for the reimbursement claim as well.
Thanks, and I'll switch to the new card as soon as I'm back in the office.
No rush, but please do so at your earliest convenience. Until then, I'd suggest avoiding any large purchases, just in case anything else is still linked to the old card.
Got it. I'll keep it minimal. Thanks again for the quick response.
Anytime, Coulson. I'll keep you updated as I hear back from the bank.
Sounds good. Talk soon.
The card cancellation process has been completed.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Sorry to trouble you with this on top of everything.
That's quite all right. No trouble at all. So, Coulson, I've just finished reviewing the detailed usage history of the card, and I thought I should inform you right away.
Okay, what did you find?
It appears that most of the charges were made in Thunder Bay and Jeffersonville.
Thunder Bay and Jeffersonville? Wait, seriously?
Yes. Do those locations sound familiar to you?
They do, yeah. Actually, those are the exact destinations Amanda mentioned for her trip.
I see. She did take leave for today and tomorrow, didn't she? She mentioned she'd be traveling with a friend.
Right. I think what probably happened is she must have taken the card from my wallet. A couple days ago, she came along with me on a supply run for the office. I had a bunch of things to carry, so she offered to help out. She might have seen me input the PIN number when I paid for everything.
I understand.
It's my fault, really. I didn't think much of it at the time, but I'll get in touch with her now and figure out what's going on.
If I may, Coulson, before you call her directly, it might be best to finish reviewing the transaction details first.
Huh? Why do you say that?
I apologize if I'm overstepping, but based on the store names, hotel bookings, and general activity, you might be able to get a clearer picture of exactly what your wife has been doing while away.
What she's doing?
Yes, and to be honest, some of the charges do seem questionable. Not just in terms of price, but in terms of purpose. I don't believe the purchases were simply for sightseeing or meals.
So you're saying this trip might not be what she told me it was?
I'd rather not speculate, but I do think it's worth going over the details before making that call, just so you're prepared.
Got it. Thanks. I appreciate you being straight with me.
Of course. Let me know once you've reviewed the data. I can forward everything in a secured file if that's easier.
Yeah, please do that. And again, thanks for handling this so quickly and carefully.
Naturally. I'll send it over right away. Let me know if you need anything else.
Will do. Hey, Amanda!
Oh, Coulson, perfect timing. You're just the person I needed.
Huh?
I've been having trouble using your credit card.
You knowingly used my credit card?
Yeah, of course I did. So I was checking out of the hotel just now, right? And I went to pay for some extra charges that came up, but then they said the card was declined. Apparently, it's no longer active?
So what did you do?
Well, one of the friends I was with ended up covering the bill by withdrawing some cash from the bank, but still it's weird, right? I was using it fine up until yesterday. What's going on?
First of all, that's not even my personal card, it's the company's.
Yeah, I know that.
Excuse me? You knew and still used it?
Of course, it's a company credit card under the name of the CEO, which is you. I figured if it's tied to the company, everything I spend would go through as business expenses. I mean, isn't that amazing? Free travel, free shopping. I already racked up over $10,000 on it. But now today, suddenly it's not working, so what's the deal?
You seriously don't get it? That card expired yesterday.
What?
Yeah, the month just turned over. This is the renewal month for the card.
Wait, are you serious?
Check the expiration date on the card. Look closely.
You're right. It says it expired last month.
I figured something like this might happen, so I also had the card suspended just to be safe.
You what? Are you serious? If you did that, then of course I can't use it anymore.
You shouldn't have been using it in the first place. It's a company credit card. You used it for a personal trip.
What's the big deal? That card is under your name as the CEO, and I'm your wife. The CEO's wife. Doesn't that mean I should be able to use the company funds too, as long as it's through your card?
Are you hearing yourself right now? Company money is company money, not personal funds. Even as CEO, I can't just spend it freely on whatever I want.
Excuse me?
It's basic logic. How do you not understand this?
Then why do you carry it around all the time? That makes it look like you use it whenever you want.
Because my job involves a lot of external meetings and business trips. Expenses pop up outside the office all the time, and the card is for covering those costs. Plus, everything I spend gets checked and reviewed by the finance staff. If anything looks questionable or can't be counted as a business expense, I have to pay it back out of my own pocket.
Wait, really?
Yeah! And usually the card stays at the office. The only reason I brought it home on Friday was because I had to head straight to a client meeting this morning. I didn't realize the renewal month had rolled over and accidentally brought the old card.
So that means I grabbed the wrong card and took it with me?
Exactly. And let's be clear, what you did, that's unauthorized use of a company credit card.
What?
On top of that, what you did counts as embezzlement. You used company funds without permission.
You're kidding me.
Look, I'll take responsibility for not keeping the card more secure. I'll be reporting this as poor card management on my part, but I'm not letting this go. I'm not calling the cops, but I will be expecting the full $10,000 you spent to be reimbursed, personally.
What? But I'm your wife. I'm the CEO's wife.
That has nothing to do with it. And just so you know, I'm divorcing you.
What did you just say? We've only been married for 6 months.
You've been cheating on me with Maiden the sales manager, haven't you?
What?
Maiden conveniently took the same 2 days off as you, and turns out you both went off on this little vacation together.
That's ridiculous. What makes you think that?
First off, the credit card history. You spent a ton at high-end men's boutiques, and then there was a stay at that questionable hotel.
That's just circumstantial.
Well, unfortunately for you, an employee came forward and reported you.
Wait, someone saw us?
Apparently, some staff noticed the two of you sneaking into conference rooms and storage areas whenever I was out of the office. They said you were getting pretty cozy.
No way. Someone really saw all that?
It was already a rumor around the office. I had the internal security team check the surveillance footage. They confirmed it. Multiple incidents all caught on camera.
I can't believe this.
Believe it? So when you get back, be ready. You're gonna face the consequences. After cutting their trip short, the two of them returned home separately, each walking into their own homes under a heavy, funeral-like mood. The air was thick with silence, regret, and the weight of their actions. Naturally, I demanded repayment for all the charges they'd racked up on my credit card, and I also filed a claim for emotional damages due to the affair. Since our marriage had lasted less than a year, the compensation I requested wasn't particularly large. However, things were different on Maiden's side. Because he was already married, he and my ex ended up being sued by his wife as well. All in all, between the two of them, they were slapped with a combined total of around $60,000 in damages. I heard they had to take out loans just to cover it all. That said, neither of them managed to escape the consequences professionally. Both were dismissed from their jobs with disciplinary action, as expected. Now, from what I've gathered, they're stuck in a grueling routine, juggling multiple part-time jobs, working around the clock just to stay afloat. It's not an easy life, and frankly, I don't pity them. Actions have consequences, and this is the bed they made. As for me, I stepped forward as CEO and took full responsibility in front of my employees. I didn't sugarcoat what happened. I explained the situation honestly, issued a formal apology, and promised to review and reinforce our internal policies. We're now in the middle of restructuring and reinforcing our company's professional boundaries and support systems. This has been a harsh lesson, but I'm determined not to let something like this happen again. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey there, Avery. Oh, Margot. Good evening. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, it has. Oh, by the way, I noticed that your mom has been picking up your child from kindergarten these past few days. I also heard that your husband was in a car accident and got hospitalized. Is that why? Yeah, pretty much. He got into an accident while he was away on a business trip, so he's actually pretty far from home. Oh, I see. So that's why you've been going to visit him in the hospital? Exactly. My mother-in-law is going to take over in a few days, but until then, I've had to leave the kids with my mom. That sounds really tough. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know, okay? Thanks, Avery. I appreciate it. Anyway, I should check in on my husband. Wow, you're really hyped up. What's going on? Okay, so I was just messaging Avery a little while ago. Huh? Avery? Yeah, you know. I mentioned how my husband got into that accident and had to be hospitalized, right? Oh, yeah, I remember. Well, guess what? My mother-in-law, who adores my son, immediately panicked when she heard that I was the one taking care of him. She was all, "I'll do it. I'll take care of my grandson." Like she couldn't stand the thought of me being first in line. So she rushed over to my husband's hospital, all eager to play the doting grandma. And you bet I took full advantage of that. Now I am currently on a trip with Avery's husband, Daniel. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, I haven't told you the full story yet, have I? Well, here's the juicy part. My boyfriend is actually my mommy friend Avery's husband. Yep, his name is Daniel, and let me tell you, he is exactly my type. Like, the moment I saw him, I knew I had to have him. So a year ago, I made it happen. Oh, wow. And now, the universe just handed me the perfect opportunity. Daniel had to go on a business trip, and my husband's accident just so happened to overlap with it. Lucky me, right? So I told everyone I need to go take care of my husband in the hospital, but really, I hopped on a plane with Daniel instead. Huh? But here's the best part. I decided to test the waters a bit, so I sent Avery a little probing message. I told her I'm at my husband's hospital taking care of him, and you won't believe her response. She said, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. She has no idea. Her precious husband is off with me, and she doesn't even suspect a thing. And guess what? My husband is also completely clueless. Seriously? Oh yeah, I just got a message from him too. I feel awful that I messed up and now you have to handle everything alone. I'm really sorry. Meanwhile, I was literally reading that message while snuggled up in bed with another man. Isn't that just the funniest thing? You really think so? Of course, it's just too perfect. Everything is going so smoothly, I almost feel scared. Almost. Well, you certainly sound like you're enjoying yourself. Oh, totally. The thrill is absolutely addicting. And you know what? Daniel's supposed to fly home today. Wait, today? Mm-hmm. But he told Avery that he'd be gone for another 2 days. So now we get 2 whole days of uninterrupted, no strings attached, total freedom. No prying eyes, no interruptions, just us. You seem pretty confident, but are you sure this won't blow up in your face? What? Of course I'll be careful, but I'm not some amateur. Besides, you should worry about yourself. Don't let your affair with Last night, Daniel and I had this amazing dinner with the finest wine, and of course the night was just as spectacular. You're in a great mood. Obviously! Oh, that reminds me. I've got some photos you took for me. Let me show you. You two look close. Right? We're practically inseparable. Anyway, today's plan. We're heading to the hot springs together, and yes, it's a mixed bath. I see. Well, he's calling me, so I gotta go. Catch you later. No. That's a terrible joke, Avery. Still haven't realized, huh? Maybe take a second and check. Who exactly have you been messaging all this time? What? Wait. No way. Figured it out? No way. Avery? Not Abby? That's right. The person you've been gleefully spilling all your dirty secrets to is none other than me, the wife of your so-called boyfriend. No. Then Daniel... Oh, he just came home, smiling ear to ear. He's now sitting on the living room floor, right in the middle of a very intense lecture. Lecture? Both his parents and mine are standing around him, arms crossed, glaring down at him. No way! Oh, and thanks for those lovely photos of your little romantic getaway. They made it real easy to get him to sign the divorce papers. Wait! By the way, about your sister, didn't you mention in your messages that she's been cheating too? What? With your mother-in-law, no less. While his wife was away taking care of her injured husband, she was sneaking into your house, messing around with her son's wife. Disgusting, isn't it? Wait! And your husband got into an accident, and instead of rushing to be by his side, you were off having a grand old time with my husband. What a wonderful wife you are. No, that's... Oh, speaking of your husband, he was transferred to a hospital here in the city a few days ago. What? And he got permission to go home today, so he's currently at your house with your mother-in-law. No way! Naturally, I told them everything about your sister, about your mother-in-law. What do you mean, everything? Your husband and mother-in-law have already decided to get divorced. Already? Yep. All of that was sorted while you were busy sending me your little oops, wrong person messages. Now it's just you left. No. Tonight's gonna be a rough one for you. Good luck. Asking. Well, he took a random woman along on a business trip, and not just any woman, his mistress. Once the company found out it was a full-blown cheating getaway, it was over. Given that he was on a company-sponsored trip and considering the internal marriage policies, firing him was the only logical choice. That's not fair! Why not? Daniel and I are completely broke after paying you and your husband the settlement money. On top of that, my husband got full custody, so I have to pay child support. We can't survive like this. What the hell am I supposed to do? Not really my problem. But you won't be getting child support from Daniel either. Oh, no worries. I had him pay it all up front along with the settlement. Wait, what? Where did he get that kind of money? He took out a loan. A loan? No, wait, what? He never told me that. That sounds like your issue, not mine. Take it up with him. Avery! Hey! My sister, my mother-in-law, and I, we're all in debt because of that settlement. And now we're all unemployed. We were supposed to move in with Daniel tomorrow so he could support all 4 of us, but now he's unemployed too. What are we supposed to do? Avery! Avery, answer me! House, the place where I had spent so many years of my life with my ex-husband, was now shared by 4 people who didn't seem to have a clear routine or sense of stability. They didn't even follow regular meal times. They never joined in on the set meals, which made the situation even more odd. What struck me as the most bizarre was their unpredictable schedules. They would come and go at the oddest hours, from the early mornings to the deep hours of the night. It wasn't a typical household. It was almost as if they were living entirely separate lives while sharing the same space. From what the neighbors said, it seemed like each of them had multiple jobs. The fact that they were hardly ever at home during normal hours led people to speculate that they were working various shifts to make ends meet. Maybe it was just about schedule, trying to get by the best they could. Still, I couldn't help but wonder why they all seemed so lost, as if they were running from something. As for me, my life had taken a very different turn. I had left the house and returned to my parents' place with my child. It wasn't ideal, but it was the best I could do. My parents had been a great support system, always there when I needed them, especially when it came to helping me with childcare. Raising a child alone wasn't easy, but having them by my side made things more manageable. They helped with the little things, like watching my child while I worked or offering advice when I needed it. It was a humbling experience, but also one that made me realize how much I had taken for granted before. I had always been independent, but now I was leaning on my family more than ever. Fortunately, I had been able to get a part-time job at a local supermarket. It wasn't much, but it allowed me to earn some money and start rebuilding my life. There was a sense of pride in being able to support myself and my child, even if it meant doing something that felt like a step backward. At least it was something. The goal was always to work my way up, and I was determined to aim for a full-time position as soon as I could. I knew it would take time, but I was ready to work for it. The idea of becoming a permanent employee was motivating. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, that I was capable of creating a stable future. A few months passed, and my life seemed to settle into a routine, though nothing ever felt quite the same. Then something unexpected happened. My ex-husband, who had been living with Margot and the others, disappeared one day. It was as if he had just decided to leave without any warning. He didn't pack up his things, didn't leave any explanation. He simply walked out the door and never returned. At first, I thought it was some sort of temporary absence, that maybe he had gone somewhere for work or just needed some space, but the days passed and there was no sign of him. Soon after, Margot's father-in-law and sister also started to disappear one by one. It seemed like they were all just vanishing. The neighbors kept telling me how strange it was, how the house that had once been full of life was now silent. No one knew where they went or if they were even in the area anymore. It felt like a ghost story, like they had all just disappeared off the face of the earth. There was a strange sort of relief mixed with confusion. Part of me wanted to know what had happened to them, to understand why they had left so suddenly. But another part of me was just glad that they were gone. The chaos, the uncertainty, it was all gone. I didn't know how to process it. What had led to their disappearance? Were they running from something, or had they all just decided they needed to go their separate ways? I could feel a mix of emotions: curiosity, frustration, even a little anger. There were so many unresolved feelings tied up in all of this. I couldn't help but think about the years I spent with my ex-husband, how we had tried to make things work, how I had struggled to hold on to a relationship that had been slowly falling apart for so long. Margot's role in all of this had always been unclear to me. I never fully understood what she meant to my ex-husband or why she had been so involved in our lives. It had always seemed like she was a shadow in the background, always lurking, always there. Even when we tried to live our lives together, she was somehow present in the periphery. I never wanted to admit it, but it felt like there was a part of my ex-husband that had always been drawn to her, as if he was more attached to her than he was to me. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that their disappearing act might have been inevitable. My marriage had been strained for years, and the final straw had always been just out of reach. I think deep down we both knew it wasn't working, but we stayed anyway, because it was easier than facing the truth. But eventually, reality caught up with us. My ex-husband, Margot, what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Tyson, long time no see. It's Brenda. Hey, Tyson. Hey, answer me already.
I must have forgotten to block you. Oh well, bye now.
Wait a second. Blocking me right after all that is so strange. Don't do that.
Well, to be honest, blocking you in the first place was the right thing to do. You know, back when you cheated on me, I was mentally destroyed. I just couldn't bring myself to block you, but I did it now. Goodbye.
Are you really okay with this? Blocking me like that? You'll regret it. I promise you will.
Regret? Are you seriously trying to manipulate me into feeling guilty here?
I remember you saying that you hate regrets. That's why you should listen to me. You'll regret it if you don't.
Well, if you insist so much, I guess I'll listen. But honestly, having any kind of interaction with you just makes me sick to my stomach.
Does that mean you're so happy that it's making you sick?
I don't get what you're saying. Just hurry up and get to the point already.
So, I checked out your social media.
My social media? I started it just 6 months ago. There's no way you'd have known about it. Especially after our divorce 3 years ago.
But you know what? I'm pretty good at finding things out. I can find anything I want to.
And what does that have to do with anything?
Well, I saw that you announced your wedding the other day.
Yeah, I did.
You wrote that the wedding was going to be on the second Saturday of the month, right?
Yeah, that's right, so?
So, when do I get to come over?
Ah!
Huh? What do you mean by huh? The wedding is in just 5 months, right? In that time, you need to finalize the guest list, send out invitations, pick out the wedding dress and the reception dress, too. I want to see the venue with my own eyes, of course.
What are you talking about?
Oh, and by the way, you never proposed, did you? Even though it's a second wedding, I think it's only right for you to propose to me properly again.
I don't know what you're on about. The wedding preparations are already well underway. There's nothing I need you to do, so just stop.
What? The bride is the star of the wedding. Even if it's a second wedding, I still want to be involved in the preparations.
What are you saying? Why would my ex-wife, someone I divorced, be involved in my wedding preparations?
Why wouldn't I be involved? It's our wedding after all. As the bride, of course, I get to have my say.
Huh?
Actually, the way you're saying it sounds weird. I'm the one who's directly involved here, so why do you treat me like an outsider? It's kind of annoying.
You're completely an outsider, though.
What?
I'm getting married to someone who isn't you.
Huh? Really? Well. It's only been 3 years since we divorced, right? You honestly think someone like you, an ex-husband in his 30s, could have a new relationship? Don't make me laugh.
Well, actually, I do have someone. I'm getting married to them. And by the way, remember, you were the one who cheated and caused our divorce. It's a bit hard to believe that I'd ever remarry someone like you, don't you think?
Oh, I see. So this is some sort of test, right? You're testing my love for you?
What?
But that's not okay. It's a woman's privilege to test a man's love. A man doing that to a woman is absolutely unacceptable. I suppose this just shows that you still have feelings for me, though.
What the hell are you talking about?
You've been trying to show off on social media, posting about your wedding and waiting for me to find it. How cute. You were hoping I'd see it, right? It was so obvious I couldn't help but giggle a little. Because of that, I'll let this slide just this once.
No, really, what are you talking about?
But in exchange, you need to prove your love for me with $50,000.
Where the hell did that number come from?
It's a brilliant idea. It'll be a clear sign of your love for me, don't you think?
Look, before proving anything, I've told you I don't want to get back together with you. Why don't you get it?
And I'm telling you, testing love and pretending to be affectionate, that's something a man shouldn't do. That's your problem, not mine.
Really, I've had enough of this. I don't want to get back together with you, and I just want to focus on my wedding preparations without dealing with your nonsense. You're the one making this all complicated. I'm just trying to speak my mind here, and you're making it harder than it has to be.
You're the one complicating things. All you had to do was say, I'm preparing to get back together with you, and we could have settled this easily.
My actual bride is not you!
Well, if $50,000 can prove my love to you, then that's pretty cheap when you think about the future, right?
I'm never going to have a future with you, so just drop it!
Yeah, sure. When you've got that $50,000. What the hell? I thought it was weird you weren't replying, but you blocked me, didn't you?
Wait, no way. Brenda! Did you seriously go out of your way to make a new account just to contact me?
That's right. Honestly, I can't believe you. We're supposed to be getting back together, and this is how you treat me? I already told you, men shouldn't be the ones testing a woman's love. If I weren't so generous, I'd be completely done with you by now.
For the last time, I'm getting married to someone else. How many times do I have to say it before it sinks into that delusional head of yours? Seriously, is there something wrong with you? Just leave me alone already.
So what about the $50,000?
What?
The $50,000 you're supposed to give me to prove your love. You did say you'd prepare it, didn't you?
No, you were the only one talking about that. I never agreed to anything.
Don't tell me you didn't prepare it.
Of course I didn't.
Unbelievable. The wedding is only 2 weeks away, you know. I haven't even tried on my wedding dress yet. I don't even know where the ceremony is going to be. If you keep dragging your feet like this, there won't even be a bride at your wedding. Are you trying to turn our big day into a disaster?
There isn't a problem as long as you stay out of it. I'm marrying someone else. You have nothing to do with it.
Oh, there you go again.
No, that's my line.
I get it now. You want me to prove my love for you. Fine, I'll do it. But on one condition. On the day of the wedding, you need to have $50,000 in cash ready for me. That's the price of proving your love. No matter what, I will make it to you on that day.
You don't need to make it to me. What?
You lied to me.
What?
I just got to the wedding venue, but guess what? There's no reservation under your name, no wedding happening here at all. So what the hell is going on?
The wedding is happening just fine.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said.
Then where are you?
At the YouTube Hotel wedding venue.
What? So am I.
Yeah? Which one?
What do you mean, which one? There's only one in the city.
You sure about that?
Of course, it's the YouTube Hotel. I had to dig through a ton of people just to get this information, you know.
Ha! Well, you might want to check again.
What the hell does that mean?
You really didn't know, huh? YouTube Hotel isn't just one place, it's a whole chain. There are locations all over the country. Hell, they've even expanded overseas.
No.
Yeah, and as it happens, I am at a YouTube hotel.
Wait.
Except mine's in Japan.
Japan?
Yup.
That's a joke, right?
Not at all. I got transferred here a year ago. Hell, I even posted about it on SNS.
No.
Honestly, I was half expecting you to track me down sooner. Had a whole escape plan in place just in case. But looking at this disaster, I guess I overestimated you.
You're lying.
Am I?
Japan where?
Oh, now you want to know, like I'd tell you. And before you get any bright ideas, don't bother looking up hotel locations. Not that it'd help you anyway. I just got another transfer order. Next week, I'll be moving to an entirely different country.
No.
Yeah.
Tyson?
Enough already. This is the end of the line.
Wait! At least give me the $50,000.
Excuse me?
You promised me $50,000.
The hell I did?
Yes, you did.
Nope. You brought it up all on your own and I never agreed to a damn thing.
Then why didn't you deny it earlier?
I didn't think I had to. But now that we're on the subject, that $50,000 wouldn't happen to be the amount of debt you're drowning in, would it?
Oh.
Oh, so that's what this was about.
How do you know that?
You just told me.
What?
I was guessing, Brenda, throwing it out there to see how you'd react, and you just gave me the answer. Wow. So all of this, all that delusional crap about us getting back together wasn't because you missed me, wasn't because you loved me, you just wanted a payout.
It's not like that.
The hell it isn't! You seriously thought you could just waltz back into my life, act like nothing happened, and I'd just pay off your debt like some dumbass?
That's not...
You cheated on me, we divorced, I moved on, and you want to know the best part?
What?
The woman I married, she's not even American. She's a foreigner, someone I met after I came here.
You're lying.
Nope.
You're lying.
Nah.
You're just saying that to hurt me.
Oh, believe whatever you want. It's not like your opinion matters.
No, this isn't real.
It is. And you know what? I'm done talking.
No, wait.
Don't contact me again.
Please, I don't have anywhere to go.
Not my problem.
I canceled my lease, Tyson. I was planning to move in with you after the wedding.
That's your own damn fault.
I can't go back home either.
Oh, yeah, right. 3 years ago when you got caught cheating, your parents lost their damn minds and basically disowned you. You've been dodging them ever since, huh?
If you know that, then help me. Please. If they find me now, I am done for.
Not my problem.
Tyson.
Nope.
Please, don't do this to me.
First of all, it seems that the debt of $50,000 was the result of her lavish spending on a host. She had been pouring money into the host's world, perhaps in some misguided attempt to find validation or fill a void. At the time, I was unaware of the extent of her financial troubles, but apparently she had been spending recklessly, chasing after an illusion of love or companionship. And then, in a rather ironic twist of fate, she saw my wedding announcement on social media. From there, things spiraled. It wasn't just about me getting married, but about what she heard from mutual acquaintances. She found out I was doing well in my career, and in fact, I was considering remarriage. To her, it was clear. This was the perfect opportunity to revive something long past. She interpreted my potential remarriage as a sign that I wanted to get back together with her. It wasn't just a simple misunderstanding, it was a complete misinterpretation of everything. She took my possible future, my progress, and, in her mind, turned it into a distorted fantasy. In her eyes, my success in life meant that I was somehow obligated to fix everything between us. This wasn't just about love or regret, it was about some sort of entitlement that she had built up over the years, an expectation that I should undo everything that had gone wrong, that I should come back and take responsibility for the mess we had made together. She somehow convinced herself that if I was now in a position of higher status with a more lucrative future ahead of me, I would naturally be willing to pay the $50,000 she owed, almost as if it were an unwritten rule. The logic was baffling, to say the least. She saw my success as a means to fix her debt, which was, in her mind, an inevitable consequence of the supposed rekindling of our relationship. In her warped thinking, the path to reconciliation would involve me taking on the role of the savior, as if I owed her not just financial support, but also emotional restoration. She thought that, in her mind, she had been wronged by my move on, by my progress, and in order to set things right, I should offer her not only my forgiveness, but also an unrealistic financial bailout. This line of reasoning led her to some seriously irrational decisions, one of which was the extreme act of demanding money from me, convinced that I would be more than willing to pay it, in the hope of winning back her affection or rebuilding some semblance of our past life. It was astonishing, to say the least, to hear of how far her thinking had strayed from reality, but given her history, I shouldn't have been too surprised. She had a tendency to create elaborate scenarios in her head, only to chase them down relentlessly, no matter how unrealistic or destructive they might be. It was almost as if, in her mind, the idea of us rekindling something would somehow make everything right again. She seemed to think that money, particularly the $50,000, would be the key to resolving all of her problems, a quick fix for everything. I couldn't help but feel a deep sense of disbelief at her actions. Here I was moving forward with my life, and she was still stuck in this cycle of denial, making decisions based on nothing but her fantasies. As for me, I was fortunately overseas at the time due to work. I couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief knowing that I wasn't there when all of this was unfolding. Had I been back in the country, I'm sure I would have been dragged into the chaos, pulled into a situation I had no desire to be a part of. Being away was a blessing in disguise. It allowed me to put distance between myself and all the mess she was creating, to have some space to think clearly and remove myself from her manipulative grasp. Eventually, though, it all caught up with her. She couldn't keep running from the consequences of her actions forever. My ex-wife's parents, who had long been aware of the trouble she was in, finally caught up with her. No matter how hard she fought against it, she couldn't escape the reality of her situation. They, perhaps out of a sense of obligation or concern, managed to get her to face the financial mess she had created. But there was no sympathy to be had. Her parents placed her in a job she had always despised, one that she had vehemently rejected in the past, the very type of work she had always resented. They didn't care about her preferences anymore. They didn't care about her happiness. What mattered was that she pay back the money she had wasted, and she would do so by any means necessary. The work was grueling and thankless. She was reduced to a mere cog in the system, forced to labor like a workhorse with little regard for her well-being or dignity. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Good evening, Julie.
Hey, babe, what's up?
Julie, where are you right now?
I'm home. Why?
Are you absolutely sure about that?
Yeah, I've been here all afternoon. What's going on?
Okay, then. Where do you think I am right now?
I don't know. Work? Are you out with Katie?
No, I'm not with Katie. I'm actually sitting at the cafe across the street from your place. I've been here for the past hour, just sitting here, watching.
Wait, what? What are you even doing there? Why didn't you just come up?
Because I needed to see something for myself. Something I've had a feeling about for a while now.
What are you even talking about? Mark, you're scaring me.
About 30 minutes ago, I saw a man walk into your building. He didn't knock, he didn't buzz, he used a key.
What? No, that's...
Then I saw you open the door. And you didn't just let him in, Julie. You kissed him. You wrapped your arms around him and kissed him like you'd been waiting all day to see him.
Mark, please, that was probably just my brother. You know he has a spare key.
Do you usually make out with your brother like that? Or are you just hoping I didn't see as clearly as I did?
Oh my God, Mark, just let me explain, please.
I don't want to hear it. You know what I saw. I know what I saw.
Mark, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I didn't mean for this to happen. It was a mistake. It wasn't serious. You've just been so distant lately, always working late, always tired.
No, you do not get to flip this on me. I've been working late because I was trying to build something for us. I was trying to give you a life that meant something.
I didn't think you even cared anymore. You never told me how you felt lately. You were just gone all the time. And I got scared. I thought maybe you were falling out of love with me.
So your solution was to fall into someone else's arms? I would have moved mountains for you, Julie. And all this time you were moving him into your apartment.
No, that's not true. He doesn't mean anything to me. It was a weak moment. That's all it was. You mean everything to me, Mark. Please don't walk away. Please don't throw us away.
I'm not the one who threw everything away. I stayed committed. I stayed loyal. And you chose instant gratification over everything we built.
I'll do anything. I'll block his number. I'll never speak to him again. Just please, please don't leave me like this.
You made that decision when you kissed him. I hope it was worth it, because you lost me for good.
Mark, I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from, but please, I am asking you to hear me out just this once.
That's bold of you. 10 months of silence, and now you need me to listen? What happened? Did you finally run out of bridges to burn?
I know I deserve that. I probably deserve worse. I can't take back what I did. I know that. But this isn't about the past. It's something serious.
You expect me to believe anything coming from you is serious? Unless you're texting to apologize to me, I've got nothing to say to you. Actually, you know what? Even if you're texting to apologize, I don't want to hear it. Screw you!
Believe me, Mark, I know exactly why you're so angry, and I know that just talking to me must be painful for you. I wouldn't be messaging you if it wasn't important, I swear.
You swore a lot of things, Julie. Most of them turned out to be lies. So what now? What possible excuse could you have to crawl out of the shadows after 10 months?
I'm pregnant, Mark, and you're the father.
What? Okay, so you are just texting to mess with me. Got it.
I'm not joking, and I'm not trying to play games. I found out a few months after everything happened. I wasn't even sure at first. I kept telling myself it couldn't be. But the due date, it makes it impossible for anyone else to be the father.
That's impossible. We didn't even sleep together for almost a full month before I caught you cheating. You really think you can pull something like this and expect me to buy it?
I didn't plan this, Mark. I don't even want to believe it. But I've done everything. Every calculation, every appointment. It all lines up. It's you.
No, that doesn't make sense. You think you can just show up with a baby bump and point fingers? You expect me to throw away logic and trust you again?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I know I lost that right. All I'm asking is that you accept the truth. This is your baby.
You want to talk about truth? All right, let's talk about it. You're not getting near my life unless there's proof. Hard proof. So let's make it simple. Take a paternity test.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic idea. That's the only way we can both know for sure, right? I'll do a paternity test whenever you want, wherever you want. Just say the word.
Wait, seriously? Just like that? No pushback, no guilt trips?
I'm not trying to manipulate you, Mark. I don't want anything from you except clarity. The baby deserves to know the truth, and you deserve to know too.
I wasn't expecting that. I thought you'd argue. I figured you'd back down the second I brought it up. Honestly, I didn't think you'd even respond.
I'm not that person anymore. At least, I'm trying not to be. I've made mistakes. I'll probably be paying for them for the rest of my life. But this isn't a mistake. This baby is real, and you deserve to know the truth.
Then we'll talk in person. I want to see the paperwork. I want to be part of the scheduling, everything.
I understand, and I'm okay with that. Just say when. I'll be there.
Katie, are you there? Please, God, answer me. I need to talk.
Mark, what's going on? You never text me this late.
Katie, I'm freaking out right now, like actually shaking. I don't know what to do.
Hey, slow down. Talk to me. What happened? Are you hurt?
No, not physically, but emotionally. I feel like I just got hit by a truck. Julie texted me out of nowhere after 10 freaking months.
What? She texted you now? What could she possibly want?
You're not gonna believe this. She says she's pregnant and she claims I'm the father.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Dead serious. She says she's due in a few weeks, says there's no one else it could be. Just dropped it like it was some casual update. No apology, no build-up, just bam, you're the dad.
Oh my God, Mark.
I told her she was out of her mind. We weren't even sleeping together by then. She was already cheating. I remember it so clearly. That last month was a mess.
Yeah, I remember. You weren't even in the same headspace. She was checked out.
Exactly, that's what I said. But she just kept saying, I've checked, I've calculated, the due date proves it's you.
So what did you say? Oh, please tell me you didn't fall for it.
I told her the only way I'd believe it is with a paternity test. I expected her to backpedal or explode or call me heartless. But Katie, she didn't. She agreed instantly.
She what?
She agreed to take the test right away. I didn't have to say anything to convince her. She just said yes. She didn't even hesitate. No drama, no guilt, nothing.
That's weird. That doesn't sound like something a person in Julie's position would do.
I know, that's what's messing with my head. Now I'm sitting here wondering if maybe, just maybe, she's telling the truth. I hate this. I hate that she still has the power to get in my head like this.
Okay, breathe, Mark. Seriously, deep breaths.
I'm trying, I really am, but what if she's not lying this time? What if I am the father? What does that even mean for my life? I was just starting to get things back on track.
Mark, no matter what happens, you're not alone. You've got me. You've always had me.
Thanks. I'm sorry I'm dumping this all on you. It's just, I really don't want to be alone right now. Can I come over, please? I just need to get out of my own head.
Of course, don't even ask. Get over here. I'll make tea and heat up the brownies I made earlier.
You seriously have brownies?
Yeah, and they're the good kind, fudgy, not cakey.
God, I love you. You're the only thing keeping me sane right now.
Well, there's something I've been keeping from you. Something Mom told me before she passed. I wasn't sure when or if I should ever bring it up, but now maybe it's finally time.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What did she say to you?
It's not something I can text. Just get here. I promise I'll explain everything when you arrive.
All right, I'm on my way now. Be there in a few minutes.
Hey, I know it's been a few days, but we really need to talk about the paternity test. I'm free tomorrow afternoon, or Friday morning if that works better for you. Mark, are you seriously going to ignore me? Come on, this isn't something you can just avoid. You do realize there's a baby involved here, right? I'm trying to be civil about this, but don't think for a second that I won't take legal action if you keep ghosting me. You can't just pretend this isn't happening. I'm giving you a chance to step up. Don't make me regret it.
I'm not ghosting you, Julie. I've been working. Some of us still have responsibilities, ones that don't involve fabricating parenthood to avoid consequences.
Okay, you didn't have to be a jerk about it. I'm just trying to set up a time to meet. We need to discuss how we're handling the test.
You really want to talk about handling things? Because I've been going over some details of my own, and funny enough, none of them are adding up the way you claim they do.
What are you even talking about now?
I went through my calendar, my travel logs, my entire work schedule. You said you're 36 weeks along. That puts conception at what? Week 10, maybe 11?
Yes, I told you that. That would have been March, I think, mid-March.
Right, the second week of March. You know where I was then? On a business trip 2 states away. I was out of town for exactly 12 days. I've got the receipts, the hotel logins, the digital key cards, even my time-stamped badge access at the conference center.
No, that can't be right. You must be remembering it wrong.
Oh, I double-checked. I even pulled my email confirmations, flight receipts, everything. There's no way I could have gotten you pregnant that week. I wasn't even in the same time zone.
Okay, Mark, come on. You're seriously going to sit there with a bunch of calendar entries and pretend there's proof? People make mistakes with dates all the time. The baby could have come a little early or late. It doesn't mean anything.
You're right. Babies don't follow schedules. But conception? That's not guesswork. That's medical fact. The doctors gave you a date range, didn't they? You know it happened. You know when I was gone.
I didn't think it through like that, okay? I was stressed. I was alone. You ghosted me. You were always gone, always working.
Oh, no, you do not get to spin this back on me. I was working because I had to, because I was building a future for us. I was working while you were out doing God knows what with God knows who.
Mark, please, this wasn't supposed to go like this. I didn't want things to get messy. I just needed time to figure it all out.
And what exactly were you figuring out, Julie? How to lie convincingly? How to manipulate a man into raising a kid that isn't his? Because if so, you should have done your homework better.
You don't understand. You've never understood. I don't know what I was supposed to do, okay?
That's the first honest thing you've said, because clearly neither of you had a clue what you were doing. If you were going to run a scam like this, you should have at least gotten your dates straight.
Mark, you're seriously going to throw all of this away because of some calendar? I don't know what your obsession is with dates, but babies don't work like math equations. There's wiggle room. It's not an exact science.
This isn't about wiggle room, Julie. It's about facts. Facts you thought I'd never check. But I did. I checked everything, and the timing makes this impossible.
So what? You think I made it all up? You think I'm just, lying for fun? I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't sure.
No, you're not doing this because you're sure. You're doing this because you're cornered. You thought I'd panic. You thought I'd feel guilty. You thought I'd roll over like always.
I'm trying to be honest with you. I don't know why you're doing this.
No, you don't know why I'm doing this because you have no idea what I've learned. You want the truth? I'll give you the truth. I found out I have a twin brother. His name is Matt, and I didn't know about him because my father, my brilliant, traditional, legacy-obsessed father, made sure I never did.
What?
My dad came from old money. His family ran this big manufacturing business for generations. And when my mom gave birth to twins, my grandfather lost it. He didn't want to split the inheritance. So he gave my dad an ultimatum: keep one son and raise him to inherit the company or lose it all. My dad chose Matt.
Oh my God.
My mother, Katie, and I were kicked out. No support, no child payments, nothing. My mom never told me the full story before she passed. Katie only told me recently. But now it all makes sense. You dated Matt, and when things got messy, you two decided to pin it on me.
Mark, no, it wasn't like that. I didn't know he was your brother at first. He didn't tell me anything. Not about your family, not about your mom, not about you, nothing.
Are you really gonna sit there and try to tell me that you didn't realize he was my twin? Even if you didn't realize it at first, you figured it out eventually, and you kept your relationship going. Then when the baby came along, what did you do? You started scheming up a way to cover it all up.
I didn't know what else to do. He told me if I kept quiet, it would be okay. He said you were single, that no one would question it. I never meant to hurt you, Mark. I was scared.
Don't give me scared. You weren't scared. You were calculating. You saw an out and you took it. You thought I'd be easier to manipulate than him. And you figured if I ever suspected anything, I'd be too ashamed to look deeper. But you underestimated me again.
I didn't have a choice. Matt told me everything would fall apart if his wife found out. His father-in-law would pull the funding, the company would crash, and he'd lose everything.
Yeah, well, maybe he shouldn't have gotten married to a millionaire's daughter while knocking you up on the side. Actions have consequences. You both made your choices.
Please, Mark, I'm begging you now. Don't blow this up. Don't ruin his life. Don't ruin mine. We can find a way to handle this quietly. I'll back off. I'll stop claiming anything. Just don't tell his wife.
Too late. I told her everything 3 days ago. Sent her screenshots, audio files, text threads, the works. She's already filed for divorce, and her dad pulled every cent out of the company.
No. Oh my God, what did you do? You ruined everything.
No, Julie, you and Matt did that. I just turned the lights on.
Mark, please, there has to be something we can do. I know we messed up. Okay, we messed up. But don't you think you're taking it too far? His wife left him. His company's gone. We've lost everything.
Good, you should lose everything. That's what happens when you build your future on lies. You had a chance to tell the truth. You didn't. You had a chance to back out. You didn't. Now you both get to live in the wreckage you created.
I didn't think this would happen. I thought we could control it. I thought if we played it smart, no one would find out. I wanted the baby to have a future.
And your version of a future was tricking the wrong man into raising him? You're unbelievable. You don't care about that baby. You care about saving face.
That's not true. I do care. I care so much it hurts. I'm carrying a child with no support, no family, no money. Mark, he's your nephew. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No, so now he's my nephew? That's convenient. Last week he was my son. Now he's just a blood relative. You don't get to rewrite the rules mid-game, Julie.
But what am I supposed to do now? I'm alone. I'm pregnant. I have nothing. You're just going to walk away just like that?
Yeah, I am, because I've already walked towards something better.
Wait, what? What does that mean? What are you talking about?
I'm married. Met up with someone from college right after we split. We reconnected. It felt real. It is real. We got married a few months ago.
You're married? You're seriously married?
I am, and I'm happier than I ever thought I would be with you. Good luck with everything, Julie. I hope for your kid's sake you do the best you can.
Matt, please. Mark, please. You've got to help me. I can't raise this baby alone. Mark?
Matt's wife filed for divorce the day after I showed her the proof. Her parents cut all financial ties immediately, and within a month, their entire family business collapsed. Out of spite, Matt demanded a paternity test, probably hoping to stick me with the fallout after all. The results came in. Neither of us was the father. Julie didn't take it well. She had no idea who the actual father was. No name, no clue, no one to chase down for child support. No way out. She tried to raise the baby for a few months, but eventually gave him up for adoption. In the end, she lost everything. Her pride, her stability, her reputation. She burned every bridge she had for nothing. As for me, I don't think about her much anymore. I have a life now, a real one. And for the first time in years, I'm finally at peace.